Yo, yo, yo! New day, new day! It's time to die to like Marmor or something. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, I've been slowly just degrading myself. I've been slowly getting worse and worse at Pantheon 5 just because I'm used to Pantheon 3 one binding now, and that fucking sucks. I didn't even get all the fucking bindings. What did I? Shit. Well. So we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, and then yeah, off we go to the pits of hell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo! New day, new day! Hollow Knight Nation. I don't have the energy to match my rival's energy today, but I mean, I tried. That's what it counts, right? Now that I look at it, and not having the soul binding is actually, or having the soul binding is fucking horrible. Not having it was such a bliss. Like, sure, I could survive without it, but it was fucking horrible. Because you can't actually gather soul, you can't actually heal more than once or every fucking turn. A turn? Sure, turn. So what has been going on? I've been playing some Baldurs Gate co-op with my broski, my new roommate, because we finally, you know, have a better sense of each other's fucking plans and times and whatever we do. AKA we're both free the majority of the time, so we've started a co-op session of Baldurs Gate on. We are just arriving at the goblin thingy place. We had a really weird journey on the way there because apparently, for some fucking reason, everyone at the Emerald Grove, aka the first place that you get to, everyone there just fucking hates us. I don't know why, but it has been twice now that they just randomly started attacking us. Like, we just arrived at the city gates. We just, you know, just got in, talked to Sevlor about, like, oh, hey, this is, you know, goblins attacked. Oh no, but thank you, heroes, for saving our village. And then we got some minuscule amount of XP for that, apparently, so we just stood there and kind of just leveled up. Out of fucking nowhere. Very unprovoked. Sevlo just starts attacking us, and we immediately start blaming each other because, of course, like, what did the other person do to fuck up our relationship with Sevlor? But no, he just completely unprovoked just starts attacking us. Why? I don't know. I don't even think I finished leveling up, so I wasn't really. I mean, no way we would have won either way, but we didn't fucking win against Sevlor. Sevlor alone TPK'd us. Also because he got a surprise round on us, but because of course he fucking did. We were leveling up. We were just standing there in the menus. So that kind of fucking sucks. At first I thought the reason was because I initially smashed some guy's skull in. That wasn't the fucking reason why. You know, when you first get to the gate of the Emerald Grove, there's this goblin attack. By accident, I shot one of the guys there instead of one of the goblins because they were right beside each other and the camera did its camera fuckery. And then I hit our ally guy dude instead, the NPC dude. I hit him instead. And I thought immediately, oh no, everyone's gonna get mad at us. We're gonna make so many enemies here. But we didn't. And they just kinda let us waltz through. And there might have been something somewhere along the line where Sevlor got a very delayed, like, information about this presumed fucking death strike I dealt this guy. But no, he straight up, we don't know what the fucking catalyst of it was. We don't know why he attacked us, and also probably wasn't because of that. Like, I'm just trying to fucking loop around, like, what could have happened? What could have made Sevlor so fucking mad that he TPK'd us the second we walked into the Emerald Grove? We didn't even provoke him or anything like that, we just stood there in the entrance where we first meet Sevlor. He just fucked us up. And then afterwards, we, you know, of course we went back to the save, we did the fight all over again. I did not hit anybody. Then we did some fuckery in the cave, we fucked a bit with the children there, pause. We fucked around with the children because they're fucking assholes. I tried desperately to find out what the Ox's shtick is. I really want to find out what his shtick is, but I can't. For the life of me, in my last save, I went up to this Ox like I think 5 or 6 times, and I failed every single Arcana check. DC 10, by the way, and I have used advanced inspiration, yes, 7 different times, and I still haven't found out what his shtick is. This time is the first time that I actually succeeded. And it didn't really tell me anything that I didn't already know, so I'm a bit mad about that. I'm expecting it to just be a druid in disguise that likes getting his milkers monked. God, I fucking hate Gorb. I cannot express my hatred for Gorb. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and then fucking around with the children who just scammed us, and you know, we ratted on them, but I guess they ratted on us, maybe? Perhaps? Maybe? But, oh, Thunder. After a while, we went down to talk to, Kaga, is that her word? Kaga? The druid that took over after Halcyon left and didn't come back. We went down and talked to her, and then immediately after the talking was done, not even immediately after, just like a solid awkward 5 seconds after, they just start attacking us. We just go into fucking turn-based mode, and that fucking sucks because you just know that, okay, now at this point the whole fucking the whole town has been alarmed. This fucking sucks. This is so. Bro, I'm just baffled. How can that happen twice in a row with no with no reason? The Grove fucking hates us, and I don't know why. I would like it to be like some sort of. Also, they just begun attacking Will for some reason, which is really goofy because we just picked him up like 5 seconds ago. But Will also, he was also attacked, so yeah, get fucked. Yeah, this is so fucking baffling. How did this even happen? But essentially, we walked down, we reloaded, of course, did the whole fucking thing over again. That's the majority of the time we played last night, it's just this shit. Well, actually, it's 2 different times we played, so that sucks. It happened both last night and last night. This fucking sucks. I also, yeah, so after, I have so many fucking small tangents that I don't know how to connect to each other. Fuck you. But we went down, we found another save file, and then now we're just like, we just made a pact of just saving every like 5 seconds, just auto quick saving, because God, is it tedious, this whole thing. So we went down to the Emerald Grove once again for the 3rd time. We went down, speed ran a couple things, just skip the children because they're fucking annoying. I hate the children who steal from you. But yeah, they are. We can deal with them later. So far, we've been making some progress in terms of actually getting to Halcyon and just, you know, walking through the fucking Goblin City thing, which is really weird to walk through instead of fighting through and sneaking through, because that's what I've been doing for the, you know, my playthrough. And I don't really, it's so weird just walking in there and being like, yeah, I own the place, because, I mean, what happened with me in my first playthrough, and my first playthrough, I mean, I haven't gotten much further than we are right now. I was just, like, chilling. I was just sneaking around, and then goblins attacked me, and then, you know, end of story. Then I, you know, forced my way through the whole goblin camp, and then, yeah, I guess end of story. That's where we are now. But it's just the journey through the goblin camp is so much different, because we actually just talk our way through. Like, this one guy was just kind of standing there. Like, it's like a normal fucking town. You can just, like, there are situations there happening. You can interact with them. You can, you know, of course, they feel more dangerous because it's a whole goblin camp. And goblins in this game are not just, you know, small goofily gobbers. They're fucking dangerous, right? So, I don't really know what... I don't know what my next thing was. One of these situations was some sort of guy who was really fucking mad at seeing us. He was like holding some spiel for some other goblins, but he just immediately went hostile towards us and was like, you know, fucking kiss my feet, you little shit. I'm gonna take over the grove. I did that with the tech thoughts. They're like, yeah, I wanna fucking take over the grove. I wanna kill all the leaders and become a soldier of the absolute myself. Can you die soon, please? Thank you. I lost 3 blood hearts on that. That was despicable. Yeah, we just when I say we, I mean I. God damn, that was probably the worst way to lose a blood heart. Damn, I fucking suck at this. So, I just turn the fucking tables on him and tell him to kiss my feet instead. And after a little convincing, he fucking does. But it's really scary somehow when you are in these, like, you have to tread very fucking carefully. We also went up somewhere because I just let my bro explore the camp essentially. A place where we wake up some guys, some dudes, and we just, you know, he's fucking mad. He's just mad at being woken up in his slumber, in his drunken slumber, and he just, I convince him that I have some ale for him, that he is desperate for, like, I can just feed him some fucking poison or whatever, but he recognizes immediately that, no, this is not ale, and then he starts fucking killing us. Like, bro, that's a bit excessive for just not getting your ale. But, hey, so be it. And then we start ganging up on these guys. Except, something happens. I don't know what happened, but they essentially called for reinforcements. And now the whole fucking goblin camp is after us. We just, at some random fucking turn, we just see, I think it was 12 or 13 more goblins just join the fight. So now there are 4 of us, there are like almost 20 of them. Like, this is kind of fucked up. And we're already on death row. So, yeah, another reload for us. I hate Baldurs Gate sometimes in terms of combat, because god is it fucking hard to keep track of, like, it's hard to fucking gauge how hostile people are gonna be, because these guys, their only problem was, oh, you didn't give us booze, and there was no mention of like, oh, I'm mad because you gave me poison instead. I could have given him anything, and as long as it wasn't fucking more booze for him to fall asleep to, he would have tried to kill me. Him and his whole gang, that was, by the way, still sleeping, they woke up. They didn't even use a turn to wake up. They just woke up and fucking started firing immediately. Like, that fucking sucks, and it's not the first time that has happened either. So yeah, minus point for Baldur's Gate. Although it's still really funny that there are canonically underwear that you can steal from other people. That is pretty funny. But yeah, we essentially make it all the way through the Goblin Camp after like a couple of resets, after we, you know, can't really find any good way through. Also at the gate of the thing, there's, you know, I fucking know, they just kind of wouldn't let us through. Like, our strat was just to use the Absolute power, whatever it's called, Illithid, I'm pretty sure, to just force our way through the Goblin Camp, or like into the Goblin Camp, and out again, because our main shtick was still just to find Halsin, and that was it, just escape with Halsin. And now he desperately wants us to kill the leader guys. But after last time, aka my playthrough of the Goblin Camp, I'm fucking scared shitless of this entire Goblin Camp, because I spent countless hours trying desperately to weasel my way through the combat, and I ended up cheesing it so hard with just standing on like a ledge of the, you know, of the what the fuck is it called? Like the, not really a roof. Like there are some stairs, some ladders you can take up to like a top part of the building of the. Is it even a cave? Is it just like a camp? I don't know. There's a top part you can stand on, and then I just shoot arrows everywhere, and then, you know, a very fucking long distance away from them, so I can hit them so many times before they do anything, and hit them with AoE attacks because they all go to the same ladder, and, you know, stuff like that. And that took me a little too long to find out that that was the way I needed to go and wanted to go, because I didn't really want to do it that way, but I was kind of just forced to, because god, there was no real other way. And the issue is, you can't just like pause combat to talk with these guys. That's not really an option you have in Baldur's Gate as you do in D&D. Like, you can have the option to do that. Like, it's not really an option here, and that kind of sucks. God, if I lose to one sister, I'm gonna go buy a chair and a rope. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's essentially where we are right now, is that we don't have any more Illithid points, so we can't just manipulate all the goblins we come past, which, I mean, I respect that, but now, other than just battling our way out and killing all the goblin leaders, there's not really a way, like, out of this hellhole. Like, we have to do this if we want to get a Halsin on our side. And sure, we might, like, okay, it's more advantageous to have, like, sneak around and pick off these guys one by one, but I mean, if they're just gonna sound the fucking war drums, like, no matter what, like, that kind of fucking sucks. And then we need Halsin anyway. Like, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't have Halsin there. We made it past Marmu. That's a W for the stream. So, god fucking damn. fucking thing I do. Ooh. I don't like me concentrating this much on fucking Flukamilf. Yeah, that's where we left off, is that we battled, you know, with Halsin. We now have no way to long rest, no way to short rest, and we have to fight our whole way through the goblin camp with like very minimal amount of spell slots, if any at all. I guess we have a bear with us, but that's not enough to beat all the fucking bullshittery these guys have. Like, also, did I mention that I hate the fact that there's no other way to do this, seemingly? Other than, I guess, sneak around, but then I'm just assuming Halsin is gonna be mad at us for not dealing with these guys immediately. Like, what's the fucking deal here? I think our best bet might be to go without Halsin and like lure these guys into some sort of corner. I fucking hate Galleon, oh my god. And like lure the goblin bosses into some sort of corner. But I don't know, like, I just don't see a world where they have only one way to get out of the goblin camp with Halsin, and that is to fight. Like, sure, taking down the goblin leaders, I guess that makes sense, but, like, just fighting the entire camp at once, that fucking sucks. Like, sure, you can probably, like, locate all the fucking, like, essentially you have to know from the start where the war drums are, or you're gonna be fucked. And also, yeah, well, I guess, I think our best bet is still to just have, like, gain the upper hand by just being around the goblin camp, because if we long rest, which we don't really have the option to do without Halsin, like, I don't even know if we have the option to do it at all. Damn, that might be a thing actually. That fucking sucks. Wow, god damn it, I fucking hate this goblin camp if you haven't noticed. It fucking sucks so bad. I have had no good experiences with it. I'm so ready to just move on to like the Karlach plotline, and then, you know, the plotline that I originally, I just fucking skipped. I just laid Karlach out, stole all of her belongings, including her clothes, and then just left her on the ground to rot. And that's essentially the last thing I did in my run. So anything beyond that, we are on the same page. Me and my Game Boy. Holy shit, Game Boy is such a good nickname. Me and my broski, we are on the same page because we don't know what the fuck is going on. We've already got some teasers of like, oh, we need to go to Moonrise Towers. And that's essentially also what we get told if we save Halsin. Which I really desperately want to save Halsin, because Halsin is fucking, what do I even need to explain? Halsin is daddy energy incarnate. But yeah, we, even if we don't, there's a lot of other plotlines that say that we need to go to Moonrise Towers, I'm pretty sure. There's also maybe some plotlines that I haven't even looked at because of our new companions. I have not even heard of Gale or Asterion, is his name Asterion? Before, like, I didn't know who the fuck Asterion was before last night, when we met him, when we were forced to meet him. And Gale, I didn't even know Gale existed before like a week ago, when when all of my roommates collectively made fun of me for not knowing who he was. even though he's like one of the first guys you meet. Except he's not, because I walked to the Emerald Grove, and then I did some plot lines there, because like that's, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing you do. So I only met Lacel and Shadowheart, and that's kind of it. And then Will, of course. I still don't really know if I mean, in this playthrough I'm maining Will, but I don't know if that's like the way I want to go, because Will, I mean, that depends. That depends on, I don't know, there's a lot of shit going on. I wish I could have all the NPCs with me at once, but no. That's not a thing. Woohoo! Ah! Alright, time to gather my balls and actually kill Collector for once. God, it annoys me that I can't hit him on the upstrike. Really? Like, it's way harder at least, because I don't have the long nail. Again, charms really did make a difference, and god damn it. Why? Why am I this atrocious at the game? I'm getting like way too close to these guys than I rightfully should be. And that is a wrap. That is not a fucking wrap. That is so far from it. Shit. Two of these guys. Are you shitting me? And I still have one to deal with. God damn it. That was at least well, at least I got some use out of the blood hearts. That's something, right? Can you please just... Why are all the aspids spawning like away from me? This fucking sucks. Alright, that's one more health. That's good. That's great. Oh my god, an aspid that didn't spawn away from me. This is news of the century. Alright. Sorry for the silence. I really want to get past Collector. He's been fucking me up recently. And by recently, I mean only last night. Alright. We are so good. We are so good. So yeah, I have no fucking news on Astarion or Gale, because they're just guys I've found on the way. I know nothing about them really. Gale came out of a portal and doesn't really want to say where he's from. Astarion is some guy from Baldurs Gate. Some fucking important asshole guy. Maybe not asshole guy, maybe not important guy, but he's, you know, he's a stealth build. He was actually pretty fun to play with. So I might switch back to Astarion. Also now, you know, I have a link directly to Baldurs Gate, which is pretty fun. It's more fun than Will, at least. Why did I heal? That is my, like, one rule in this fight, is to just not heal when it's... Especially when he's fucking 1 meter beside me, one single step beside me. God damn, I'm such a... Well, at least I have full HP going into this fight. It shouldn't be hard. I'm expecting to get to Winged Nosk, and I'm expecting to die immediately to Winged Nosk too. That's just the way life goes, right? So... I probably am gonna switch away from Will, because I have, like... Sure, I like Will somewhat, but he's not really that intriguing. Like, well, he is intriguing at first, until I found out who Karlag was. Karlag just kind of stands there on the side of the road, and she is very possibly a, you know, a companion NPC. And I'm not really that interested. I thought Will's thing was like a long con game where Karlag was like the final boss, or had potential to be like the final boss of the game. He hyped Karlag up that way at least, but no. Karlag was just chilling on the side of the road, I guess it's really intriguing, like, the plotline of, you know, what actually happened, what went down, because Karlach is actually a good guy, or a good girl, like, shit, that's fucking shit. Karlach is a good guy, but, like, has been manipulated or something by the actual, you know, I don't really know what Karlach's deal is. I didn't listen because Karlach is a foul demon and I killed her on the spot. I didn't kill her, I just humiliated her in public. And by public I mean, again, on the side of the road. So I don't really know what Karlach's deal is, but it didn't sound very intriguing. But hey, I'm probably gonna have Karlach following me around in this playthrough because my roommate, my Game Boy, is probably gonna have her tag along. But who really knows? I'm also in this playthrough, I'm leaning way more into the, yeah, I mean the Absolute is like decent, they're giving me power. And I might, somewhere along the line, fully turn to like, yeah, I mean, the Absolute is still a fucking dickhead, but I'm gonna work in the shadows to gain the trust of the Absolute, and then turn on her, turn on the Absolute, and become world leader myself. That might be the way to go. I don't know if it is yet. I have no idea, but that's, again, I don't know where the story really goes, like, from any perspective at all. I haven't read any wikis, or any, like, I don't know what I'm gonna expect, essentially. That's what this whole video has been about. God damn, I lose my fucking health to the dumbest things imaginable. I just stood there and tanked. And by tanked, I mean I failed miserably. So yeah, today is probably gonna also go with, like, just Baldurs Gating. Trying to figure out, like, what the hell is going on, trying to find out a way out of the goblin camp. Could probably, actually, now that I think about it, I was talking about Asterion being like a stealth build. If we go back to camp and I pick up Asterion, we could probably figure out something along the lines of just, well, that depends on if we can get to camp, because last time we didn't have an option to long rest, but I don't know if it's the same. If long resting is the same as going to camp, I don't think it is, but I'm not positive. I'm positive, but I'm not 100%. That was meant to be a dive. Whoa, shit. I might die here. I also might not. Who knows? I need to shut up and actually concentrate here if I want to live. And I do. Ooh. Oh, I can't see what the other guy's fucking doing here. Oh, they're both dead. That means I have to heal in the Umu fight? God, this sucks. God, this is way worse than I imagined. Well, I guess... Yeah, no, this... I can't fucking heal it. How do you heal in the Umu fight? I should have seen that coming. I also need to be better at controlling where I aim the mini Umus. God damn it. Ah, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Shit. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.